the DSS supposed to apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and release him for this medical treatment. I don't know the reason why the DSS, the federal government, are holding this young man for him not to go for treatment. Remember that it is somebody that is alive that will face trial. This particular man is not shying away for trial. He has not denied that he's not fighting for Biafra. He has said it that he's fighting for Biafra. And it is against his constitutional right. It's not against Nigeria, this thing, constitution. The freedom of speech is there. In half of this thing, I will show you the video that is trending right now about the interview a man grant about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot watch this video and you will not share this video. You cannot listen to this man and you see the atrocity that has been done to this particular tribe without sharing this video. I've said the time without number, this is a case of the case of Esau and Jacob. Esau never knew that he is the one that is holding the destiny of his father's house. But because of hunger, 2-minute hunger, he sold his birthright toward Jacob. He paid dearly for it. The earlier the Igbo leaders knows that the destiny of this country is even in their hand. But they have turned them to be a slave. They don't longer have a hand. They beg before they allow them to access a position in Nigeria, which is so shameful to them. And up to then now, no any Southeast leader has stand up to say, you know, I know who I am. We know what we are. Take a decision. Since 1999, Igbo have been deleted from Nigeria. Since 1999, till this very moment, Igbos are not allowed to participate to the growth or to the economy of Nigeria. When you talk about the hierarchy of leadership in Nigeria, being president or vice president of Nigeria. After the Biafra war, Yakubu Gowon said, no victor, no vanquish. Come together, let's form one Nigeria. If they should have known that this is how we will have been, they would have allowed them to go like that time. We have 36 states that we don't even know how they created the states. Who sit down and say, let's create it like this? We don't know. Because they know the reason why they created 36 states. They give more states to the north. Create more local government, more states for the north. In order for them to keep having their way. Allow the 5 states that are being marginalized for the Igbos. We have 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria. The Hausa, the Hausa, the Yoruba, and the Igbos. If you say Hausa have population more than Igbo, I will not argue with you. Go and check the fact. If you say Yoruba have the population more than Igbo, I will not argue with you. I argue with the fact. They go and check the fact. But are you telling me the other tribe have population more than the Igbos? For the 3 ethnic group we have. How come they be short change? Giving them only 3 states, only 5 states in Nigeria. They now rate the south, they carve away from their region to form. The south they carve out from the southeast. They now feed them that the south is even far better than the southeast. Be marginalized, and that's why you can see even Jonathan, with due respect, now is now telling us Yakubu Gowon is the first military head of state. We are children of history. No wonder these people they intentionally remove history from the education so that we upcoming children we don't know what is going on. Where is Agu Rossi? If you are calling, if Jonathan is calling that Yakubu Gowon is the third head of state, how? I said the time without number, even the passengers are trying to correct the error now by trying to hold Peter Obi, hold this, and even if it is too late. It's too late. Where was Obasanjo then? When he was leaving power, after his 8 years, which he knew that if he after his 8 years, he's picking vice for Yaradua, power is going to the north, knowing that. Why can't he pick? Is he telling me that no any capable person in Igbo land that he needed to pick? For you to know that this hatred does not just start against the Igbo today. This hatred has been. I will allow you people to watch the video of this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, we saw the other day when Rono Mokiri, who does not know where he came from, is at incident, is now claiming to be Yoruba now. When he was lying to the media that he was the one that told Atiku to pick Peter Obi as a running mate. I don't know who is giving this Romeo Mokiri. And Atiku came and denied that it was Obasanjo. In fact, Obasanjo first gave him 3 people to pick, which he rejected. Gave him Okonjo-Iweala to pick. He rejected it. Gave him Chasoludo to pick. He rejected it. Third person was Peter Obi. Before he now picked Peter Obi. Why didn't Obasanjo do the needful then and pick a Igbo man to be a vice instead of picking Jonathan? You can now see when Omo Oreshowore is saying it that there is an agreement between the Yoruba and the Hausa that Igbo man will not rule Nigeria. You can now see, because if there's no anything around, they should have sued Omo Oreshowore since. Do you know what you are trying to do? You are trying to cause a tribal issue. But no, they know the man is saying the truth. And that's why you can see DSS can bring themselves so low to be fighting Omo Oreshowore over they call Tinubu a criminal. If Tinubu felt that they have insulted him, they don't take Omo Oreshowore to court. We saw in America, even Donald Trump, even as Wike is lying to us that it's Tinubu that is trying to take everything. That even America, do we see where they call Donald Trump? The video is online all over. Go and Google it. Where American citizens were calling Donald Trump a rapist, calling Donald Trump a criminal. Please, I will allow you people to watch this video, this man video, where he talk about the injustice that's been done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As you watch this video, share this video, I'm coming back to analyze it.
You jail Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow, another person will come out. Okay. Because that is the ideology. I keep saying Biafra is an ideology. The things the youths are seeing in the southeast is what drives them. You have in the southeast, they arrest young people, young boys, they charge them for terrorism, they call them IPOP, they lock them up. You arrest bandits in the north. You arrest terrorists in the north. And what do? You call them repentant. And you reintegrate them back into the society. What kind of justice system is that? So we must be honest with ourselves in this country. If we want peace, let us look at peace from the aspect of justice. Because any peace devoid of justice is peace of the graveyard.
Direction to everything in Nigeria is crumbling Nigeria. Nigeria now, as we speak now, it's not a country. Even many people who have realized, who have insulted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu call Nigeria a zoo now, they have now acknowledged to it that zoo is far better than this country called Nigeria. Because never in the first place, we are not meant to be a one country before. But the British came because of their selfish desire, how to keep making Nigeria. They carry us together, bring Fulani from all different African countries, bring different people together and call it Nigeria. And I keep saying it since I started doing my video about this gospel, that what is the meaning of one Nigeria in your language, tell us to know. As we speak now, no language in Nigeria that can tell us what is the meaning of Nigeria. How can you bear a child a name that does not have a meaning to the child? To the best of my knowledge, when you see people bearing a name, it could be maybe the parents pass through some hardship. Okay, you give the name to a child, you are coming to liberate the family, you are coming to wipe away the tears, you are coming to eat, you are coming, different meaning of name. But in the case of Nigeria, what is the name of Nigeria? Remember that Nigeria is not the only country. Most of the African country name were given to them because these British people give that name to them so that it will confuse them, because they were brought from different places together just to keep making them. But the moment most of these African countries realized, they changed their name. A country like Swaziland now was formerly called Swatini. Cote d'Ivoire was the name formerly called Cote d'Ivoire. Most of the African country name until they decided they know the problem. You see, most of us, we are passing through a problem. We don't know that as a result of the name given to us is our problem. Until you change that name, before you can see change. That is the situation of Nigeria. But in the case of Nigeria, it's not only changing the name. We are not meant to be a situation where you bring Fulani from different African countries, bring them together. You now want to do the worst. You hand over power to Fulani because you know that it is true Fulani you can use to keep making Nigeria. And see what he has resulted to today. As I speak to you today, yesterday Bola met Tinubu, the moment he pronounced that state policing is ready to go for state policing, which they know that this is the beginning. I've told you people that Bola met Tinubu might likely the last president of Nigeria. Many people were telling me I'm mad. I should go and sit down. Nigeria cannot be divided and all that. After, where is he going now? After the Northerners, the elite in the north, all the powerful people in the north have hit on Bola met Tinubu that he cannot work. Bola met Tinubu have jet out of Nigeria. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu going out of Nigeria to do? That is what you people don't know. I've told you that. I said Biafra, jubilate. The only things that you can pray now is that by the grace of God, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. Yes. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu finally come out, Biafra will come. They say everything work together good for them that love the Lord. Sometimes it is not the way you think things will happen, it will go. God have a way of doing it. They say when man propose, God dispose. In some of us who believe in Biafra, that Biafra is this is the way Biafra is going to come, but God's way might be different. You see the way literally God is using his way to use Bola Ahmed Tinubu to bring what we need to Nigeria. Many of us we were shocked, we were shocktalized, we feel disappointed that Peter Obi did not win 2023. Unknown to us, God knows what he's doing. He is the master planner. He knows the best that it is through this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigeria will gradually go down. I tell you people today that even the North, who voted massively for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they never knew that through Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigeria is going to be divided. And this is where we're having to do. I'm glad, I'm happy, because I've been saying this thing that the only solution to Nigeria problem is divide the country. You know, of course, I've been saying two things. I said regional government or divide it. And I say, I know that my people from the North, which me I'm from the middle belt, the core North who are causing problem in Nigeria now, they will not want regional government. They will not want it because they know that the moment regional government come, it will affect them. Come to look at it, monkey dey walk, babu dey chop. The North in now, they are not doing anything. They have used Boko Haram to destroy their region. Fulani men are also doing the same thing. They cannot go into farm. They cannot do anything. All what they do now is about politics money, how to eat money. Monkey dey walk, babu dey chop. They knew that the moment regional government come now, they will lose. That's why they are not kicking against it now. You know what they are using to hold Mazi Nnamdi Bola Ahmed Tinubu now? How do you expect us to pay our state policing? Who care? The body have to be shifted from the federal government. Let them go and sort a way of, if they are, you know, look at what is going on the internet now. Erufai is accusing the federal government that federal government is paying banditry in the north. But at the same time now they are kicking against him that you started it. When you were a governor of Kaduna, you were paying banditry in Kaduna State. So you don't have the effrontery to come and criticize the federal government, because that was what we were doing when you were a governor. And don't forget that these are the things we are saying about Shehu Gumi. Shehu Gumi must not go scot-free. If we are celebrating that Samuel Ekpa, if you people as the Nigeria people, like somebody like CDS Musa and the rest of Nigeria politicians are happy now today, oh, Finland have done the needful by sentence Samuel Ekpa to prison. What are they doing in case of Shehu Gumi? Shehu Gumi, who have been encouraging this set of people for this shenanigans way. I have been telling Nigeria government that, oh, these people should be given to amnesty. Giving amnesty for what? What are you giving them amnesty for? For crying out loud. People who have made people fatherless, people who have made people motherless, who have destroyed government property, what Nigeria government taxpayers money to buy weapons for Nigeria, these people have destroyed it. And suddenly you wake up.
The truth is finally out. Now that the Finnish government has declared the CDS of Nigeria, Musa, a terrorist now, what is the next phase of the lie? What lies can the government tell Nigerians? Now that Samuel Ekpa is no longer in the picture, because it has always been pictured that Samuel Ekpa is the cause of insurgency in Southeast, and now that insurgency has stopped in Southeast, and now that the Finnish government has vindicated Samuel Ekpa, that those sponsoring insecurity and terrorists in the country are those some persons in the military. Now, where would CDS Musa bury his shame? Because a group of people are saying we want to exit the country. Because the Igbos are saying they are tired of the contraption called One Nigeria. That this One Nigeria, it will not work, and then it has not been working. It has been a country full of lies, propaganda, and shame. That has always been how it is formed. So I am not surprised that the Finnish government has now come out to say CDS Musa is a terrorist for all the atrocities he has been, for all the atrocities he has committed in disguise of pretending to keep one Nigeria, and that one Nigeria has caused a whole lot of catastrophe in the country. Just some days ago, a notorious bandit that was declared wanted was seen in Katsina State with top government officials going for peace talk. Between Mazi and that terrorist, who is more deadly? But here we are today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Kanu is still in detention because of the Igbophobia, of the hate. If Samonepa happens to be from the Fulani extraction, Samonepa would not be a terrorist. I can beat my chest because we've seen Fulani militias that have been given amnesty. We've seen Fulani militias that have been integrated into the society. Now that Finland are waiting to the ICC, Nigeria should immediately hand over CDS Musa for custody, because the French government have done their own findings too, and they've seen that something is pushing under the ground, that this man has a connection with these Fulanis, has a connection with these bandits, has a connection with these terrorists. So if they are sincere, they should hand over CDS Musa to ICC for questioning. Because now that the French government has done their own conclusion, I've seen that CDS Musa himself is not innocent in this. Nigeria cannot pretend as if they are not aware that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how they tend to die the whole matter, it is in the social media space. Everybody has seen it, that CDS Musa has been declared wanted by ICC and the Finnish government. No matter how the Nigerian government want to die this matter, but they are very quick to declare Samonepa and IPOB a terrorist group. Now that the Finnish government and the ICC has declared CDS Musa a terrorist, why is the story not online? Why is the story not flying online? Because they themselves are also part of people championing insecurity and terrorism in the country. And that is why I say that anybody that speaks against the vision of the country, they will do everything possible to take that person off the hook. They will do everything possible for them to take that person off the hook. That is why I see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in detention. And the Finnish government, they were so gullible to be used by the Nigerian government. They were just too gullible. Because if they were not gullible, why would a country like Nigeria come to tell you that Samonepa is the one sponsoring insecurity all the way from Finland, and you sit your ass down in Finland and you believe them? But there are some rumors that the envelope also change hand. You know Nigerian story now. You know Nigerian government, that Nigerian government, anything that Nigerian government cannot do to bribe does not exist. I am very sure that the government have burned the finished court. And that is why I see that Samonekpa was wrongfully accused and sentenced. Now that the appeal court is now coming out to reverse all your stuff. It is now a very clear indication that Samonekpa is innocent of all the charges leveled against him, because the Finnish government has come out to indict CDS Musa, saying that CDS Musa is the major financier of insecurity in Nigeria, and it should be tried by ICC, not just local courts. It should be tried by ICC. Enough of all these presents. We know that this one Nigeria, it can never work. No matter how we tend to rub our heads, no matter how we tend to try to patch things up, that one Nigeria cannot work. And that has always been the current state of Nnamdi Kanu, that one Nigeria would not take us anywhere and that it will not work. Today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not coming out. Now, the list of people, ICC will publish names of people sponsoring banditry and sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. Their names will be published. And when that is published, let's see how CDS Musa would escape it. Let's see how CDS Musa would escape the wrath. They have used kangaroo judgments to sentence Samonekpa. But today, the truth is not coming out. The truth is not out. That everybody knows the reason why insecurity is still thriving in Nigeria. And it's just because of one person that claims he is protecting the masses, rather underground, supporting the fight for terrorism. But the question is, how long can we continue to be deceived? How long can we continue to be deceived by the Fulanis? Don't forget that the CDS is a Fulani man. How long can we continue to be deceived by a Fulani man in our own country? And tomorrow you say that Biafra will not exist. Biafra will exist. No matter how you tend to hold it, Biafra would exist the country. No matter how you tend to keep it, Biafra would exist this country. And I am sure that Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Samonekpa will come out strong. No matter how they tend to do all this rubbish, they will come out strong. If today is the first time of coming across this channel, please kindly like this video, share it, comment for more political discourse. Thank you.